Good day, everyone. My name is Edna Inchi, a student at Ashesi University pursuing business administration. Welcome to my statistics presentation on the impact of gender perspectives on politics. In this presentation, I'll give you a brief introduction to the topic, the research question, the methods that were used in this research, the inferential test, the results after the tests were conducted, and some findings. As stated earlier, my topic of interest is the impact of gender perspectives on politics. This topic addresses the issue of gender inequality in politics. Exploring the impact of gender on politics is crucial for advancing the principles of equality and social justice. During my research, I realized that women are underrepresented in politics, and my literature also confirms this. The first literature I used said that women are underrepresented due to family responsibilities that make them stay at home. Also, it is important to consider women's movements and gender perspectives when analyzing political contestation and power dynamics. The last literature said that the key to the political representation of women in Europe was their influence on party politics. Based on the question, based on the topic, I formed the question: does gender perspectives have an impact on politics? Many associations were formed based on the question, but I focused just on one, which is there a relationship between gender and active role in politics? In analyzing this, I used the software R and R Studio to make the analyzation easier. Moving on, I'll talk about the sample data and the measures that were used. This data was retrieved from the European Social Survey Round 9, ESS 9, that was started in 2018 and ended in 2019. This research is conducted every 2 years. The survey uses a multi-stage stratified random sampling design where the target population is divided into subgroups based on characteristics such as gender, age, and after this, a sample of 49,519 people were selected for the research. After retrieving the data, I further subsetted by taking only what I would need, which was gender, interest in politics, and then active role in politics. Each of these variables have their own weightings in the European Social Survey. The variable gender was characterized into male and female. The correspondents were asked how able they think they can play an active role in a group that was involved with political issues. After this question was asked, the responses that were given were classified into not at all able, as a little able, quite able, very able, and completely able. I further subsetted these results into not able, fairly able, and very able. Considering the fact that the two variables involved, which is gender and active role in politics, were both categorical, I had to use the Pearson's chi-square test of independence to test whether there is an association between gender and active role in politics. As usual, the null hypothesis said that there is no relationship between gender and active role in politics. The alternative hypothesis said the opposite, that there is a relationship between gender and active role in politics. After conducting the test, it could be seen that 58% males were very much able to participate in politics, whereas 42% females were very able to participate in politics. The p-value was 2.2 e raised to the power 16, which is smaller than the significance level of 0.05. This makes it safe to say that the data presents significant evidence to reject the null hypothesis that states that there is no relationship between gender and active role in politics. The chi-square test that was conducted shows that between both genders, the proportion of men who are actively participating in politics is statistically significant to the proportion of women who participate actively in politics. As I come to a conclusion, it should be realized that low levels of interest and active engagement among women in politics may be caused by a number of factors, including social norms, institutional impediments, and unequal power relations. It is also about time that policies were made to address gender disparities in political participation, promoting inclusivity and empowering women in decision-making processes. It is also important to note that this study is subject to limitations such as sampling biases and reliance on self-reported data that should be taken into account when interpreting and applying the findings to a broader population. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. These are my references.